Hi, I'm Sandra. Welcome to the channel. And today is all about getting the attention of your students. I'm going to be giving you at least 20 different attention-getting ideas for elementary students in this video. Let's get started. Attention getters are an important part of classroom management. They're important because not only do they save you time, they save your voice. And they save the students time. It gives them more time to do the things that you expect them to get done during the school day. Also, I like them because they're very clear and direct communication that's done in a positive way that can really help you with your classroom management and building that classroom community, because everyone is expected to respond to the attention getter and follow directions from the teacher. Attention getters can set the tone of your classroom, and they can also help you get through those tough times during the school year, like the week before breaks, the week after breaks, during testing season, during flu season, and they're great if you can leave them for your substitute, because your sub can maybe try some of them while they're there that day, and the kids will help them out, and they will be so proud of themselves when they come back and they can tell the teacher that we even used the attention getter in class and the teacher liked it. You can use these for a variety of reasons in your classroom. Celebrations, get attention, when somebody comes in the room to talk to the students. These are all the different ways that you can use to get your students' attention. But I thought it'd be great to have a whole bunch, and then of course I've added some original ones that I've written, and hopefully these will give you the tools you need to keep the attention of your students in your classroom this year. Another important tip is to practice, 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 repeat, 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 repeat them, and use them all the time. If you're a fairly new teacher, you probably just want to choose 2, maybe 3 that you really like and use those a lot. Once you get those down and the kids know, let's say it's January now and you're coming back from winter break, that's a good time maybe to bring in one more that you want to add to your bag of teacher tricks. Remember to repeat and review these after every school break, even after a long weekend, and if the students are not responding to them, you do want to take time either that day or first thing as soon as possible the next day and review the attention getter and what the student expectation is. I can't say it enough, but it is so important for the teacher to know, what do you expect when you say banana? You don't want everybody jumping on their desk and acting like a monkey. You might want them to do the peel and sit down in their chairs. Whatever it is that you expect your students to do, that is what you need to teach them when you're practicing. Do a lot of pretend practicing at the beginning of school especially. You can then review these, like I said, at those special times of year where you need to review them. So the first category that I'm going to start with are the call and response. Some of them mean they're going to echo exactly what you say, and some of them are going to be you say something and the students echo back something different. All right, here we go. Hocus pocus. Teacher says hocus pocus. Students say everybody focus. Everybody focus. Hocus pocus. Everybody focus. Teacher says 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Students say 1, 2, eyes on you. Teacher says alligator. Students say chomp, chomp, chomp. Alligator, chomp, chomp, chomp. Teacher says peanut, peanut butter. Students say jelly. Peanut, peanut butter, jelly. Teacher says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Students say stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Stop. Teacher says everybody stop. Students say hands on top. Everybody stop. Hands on top. Teacher says hands and eyes. Students say hands and eyes. Hands and eyes. Hands and eyes. Teacher says hi-ho, hi-ho. Students say it's off to work we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go. Teacher says bubblegum, bubblegum, chewy and sweet. Students say bubblegum, bubblegum, take a seat. Bubblegum, bubblegum, chewy and sweet. Bubblegum, bubblegum, take a seat. Teacher says monkey in the trees. Students say quiet, please. Monkey in the trees. Quiet, please. Teacher says, class, class. Students say, yes, yes. Class, class. Yes, yes. Teacher says, give me a. Students say, whoop, whoop. Give me a whoop, whoop. Teacher says, copycat. Students say, they don't say, they just do the action. Teacher says, spell pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Spell pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Teacher says, clap, clap, clap. Students say, in my lap. Clap, clap, clap. In my lap. Teacher says, zippity-doo-dah. Students say, zippity-yay. Teacher says, yakety-yak. Students say, don't talk back. Yakety-yak, don't talk back. Teacher says, the more we get together, 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 the more we get together. Students say, the happier we'll be. And that one is for them to come and sit in the circle or on the carpet. So when you're doing this, they're supposed to be coming and walking up and gathering around you. And you could keep singing it until almost everybody is there. Together, together, the more we get together. And then the students sing, the happier we'll be, when they're sitting down in their seat with their hands in their lap. Teacher says, oh yeah. Students say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, this next group of attention getters is gonna be just silent actions that you have the students do. Teacher says, show me jazz hands. Students, show jazz hands. Show me jazz hands. Give me a silent round of applause. Students give the round of applause. Teacher does this. Students say, let's go. Teacher says, waterfall, and students respond with silent fingers, raining down, and shh, being quiet. Some people have them do shh. I prefer not to do that because I find they never stop shushing. So I would say waterfall. And when their hands get down, we're all done. And this one is the most famous one of all. And the students are going to echo it back to you. I like to change the place where I'm making the sound. You could do this if you want her to be soft and quiet. Or snap it. Or let's say you've decided you're going to do that 3 times. So choose the 3 ways you want to do it. You're going to do this to get attention. Some will clap back to you. Then you're going to do this. And then the rest everyone's going to join in and they'll get quieter. And then you're going to do this. And the mood in the room will go from loud to soft. You could use that as a gathering rhythm, but try to make it loud to soft to get their attention and give everyone time to respond and do the action that you want them to do. Teacher says make a bubble, and students know it's time to be quiet and take a deep breath in. And out. And I would do that one a couple times just to get everybody breathing up and down, especially if I was transitioning to start teaching a lesson with them. I'd want to make sure I did give them enough time to put the stuff away or stop what they were doing, and now they're ready. So you might do 3 breaths up and down to give them that time for the transition. Another way to get students' attention is actually to use your singing voice. So if you like to sing, you don't have to be a music teacher, but if you like to sing, and you could use your singing voice, and I recommend using your head voice up really high so you're not putting a lot of pressure on your voice. Like right now I'm talking more from my chest, but if I was to move it up and talk a little bit higher, I'm going to lighten the burden on my vocal cords. Also, children's voices are higher, and so you're speaking more in the tone of their voice, and changing not only the volume, but also the pitch of your voice can also be another way to get their attention. So you could use a funny voice for a lot of those attention getters, you know, instead of using your normal talking voice. And that's going to just be another way you can catch them by surprise. That will keep their attention. So if I was to say, monkeys in the trees, that might be a better attention getter than monkeys in the trees. The same voice I would use to say, open your books to page 21. So with your singing voice, you can sing some of the directions. When you call on students, you could sing their names. I recommend using just 2 or 3 notes at the most to do this and keep the words very short. So I'm not saying, now it's time to get out your backpacks, time to put everything away, time to go home, don't forget your blah blah. Don't keep doing that. That's not what I'm recommending. What I'm recommending is you might say their name. So Johnny, Isabel, if you're calling them to come to, when you're doing small groups, group number 1, red table. So keep it to 2 words if you can. So it might be math time, phonics time, brain break, recess, line up. And you can use just, it's an interval of a third. It's a so me in music terms. And the last idea for attention getters is to use some kind of instrument. And there's lots of choices. There's chime bars. I've had those and used them. There's also the meditation instrument. I found that if I have to pick up more than one thing, that it's too complicated in how fast the pace of the classroom time goes pretty fast. So I want to have something that maybe it's just a quick shaker or a little jingle bell or a hand drum. One of these works. Or like I got this when I went to Hawaii, it's just at the visitor center, a little hand drum. You know, it could be sitting on your desk and you're just going to go to get attention. If you're going to use something with sound, I would recommend you use the sound to mean something special, just like with each of the attention getters. So if I do the shaker, what immediately comes to your mind? Like if you're in a classroom, what do you think a shaker might tell the kids to do? For me, it would be to get quiet. You know, this might be line up. But the bell and the shaker might be get quiet, and these 2 are louder, so they would mean something to go do, movement. That could be your gathering sound to get all the kids to the carpet or your circle time. Have a special drum and they will have fun with that. So be creative and most importantly, find what works for you. It's very important whenever you are doing things like this that they resonate with you first, That way you'll be confident and you'll be sure that you want to use them and you will use them in your classroom. There are so many fun ways to keep the attention engagement high in your classroom. I hope these ideas will help you in your classroom this year. Hopefully you'll drop a comment and let us know which one's your favorite. I would like to know if any of these resonate with you, or please share a fun one that you use and pass it along to us. We would love to hear about it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep kids moving and learning with music.